Students, you are welcome to e-learning class of Oriental Public School. Myself P.mishra. Today I am here with a video of class 10 Geography lesson 1. This is second video. Previously I have given one video. In that topic we have discussed about the resource and its classification. But classification was not completed, so we will keep it continue. So let's begin our topic. Today's topic is non-renewable resources are further classified into two subgroups. These are recyclable resources and non-recyclable resources. The resources which can be used again and again by using in cyclical way called as recyclable resource, like newspaper, cardboard and glass, metals, etc. These are few of the resources which can be put into use again and again, so it is called recyclable. Next is non-recyclable resource. Non-recyclable resource includes all those which cannot be used in any form again. For example, polythene bags. These are the resources means we cannot brought it again in our use, like polythene bags, so it is called non-recyclable resource. Now, third point of the classification of resources on the basis of ownership. On the basis of ownership, we have four types of resources. These are individual resource, community resource, national resource and international resource. Let's begin individual resource. The resources owned by a single person or individual called individual resource, because in this resource a single person is having authority to use, no other person, like land owned by a farmer, house owned by a single person, car, mobile phone, so many other resources we have that belongs to a single person, so it is called individual resource. Now, community resource. The resources owned by a community or society are called community owned resources. In this resource, no single person having authority to use this resource. Entire community or society has authority to use this resource, like burial grounds, village ponds, public parks, picnic spot. These all are the few examples of community resource, because it is used by whole community, not by a single person. The third is national resource. National resource are resource which are owned by particular nation and it belongs to the nation only, whereas the other nation or people of their nation don't have any right to use, called as national resource. Example: forest, canals, political boundaries, railways, oceanic areas, like 12 nautical miles, that is 22.2 kilometers from the coast, termed as territorial water body, belongs to the nation. National resource means ultimately the resource belonging to the entire people of the nation, but the authority of using this resource have in the hand of government. The next point is international resource. International resource means the resource which belong to all the countries of the world. These resources are regulated by some international institution. The resources owned by the international institution like UNO, United Nations Organization. The oceanic resources beyond 200 nautical miles, that is called EAZ, belongs to this international resource. Now, what do you mean by EAZ? EAZ stands for Exclusive Economic Zone. Exclusive Economic Zone is an sea or oceanic area over which a coast country has special rights to explore and marine resources. The said country has right over the energy production from its water and wind. The oceanic resources beyond 200 nautical miles come under EAZ, that is Exclusive Economic Zone. Now, the fourth basis of the resource are status of development. On the basis of status of development, resources are of four types: potential resource, stock resource, developed resource and reserve resource. So let's begin. Potential resource. The resources available in the particular region whose entire quantity may not be known at these are not being used at present, may be used in future, called as potential resource. Potential resource means the resource which are available in the environment, but we don't know about the entire quantity of this, and it is even not being used at present, may be used in future, called potential. Like solar power and wind power station in Rajasthan and Gujarat are example of potential resource. Now, developed resource. The resources which are developed and surveyed for utilization and currently in use, called as developed resource. It is also known as actual resource. Actual resource means the resources which are surveyed and their quantity is known and it is used at present. This is called developed resource. Like coal, natural gas, water, iron, steel. These are the examples of developed resource. The third is stock. It refers to the resources in the environment which have the potential to satisfy human needs, but human beings do not have the appropriate technology to access these. These resources are called as stock resource. Means resources are available in the environment, but there is lackings of appropriate technology among the human beings, so these resources are not under use, maybe in future. For example, water is a compound of two inflammable gases, hydrogen and oxygen, which could be used as a rich source of energy, but humans don't have required technological know, so it is not being used. It may be used in future. That's why it is called stock. Next is reserve resource. Reserves are the subset of stock, means part of stock, which can be put into use with the help of exciting technical knowledge in future, as its use has not been started because human don't feel the need of it now. Means everything is there, even technology resource, but human don't feel the need of these resources at present. So whenever they will feel the need of these resources, they will continue. That's why it is called reserve resource. Reserve, like river water, can be used to generate hydroelectric power, but it is not extensively using at present, so it is reserve resource. This is all about in this lecture. Very soon I will come with the next lecture. Enjoyed it. Thank you. Have a nice day.